sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season. Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple. Years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. They'll drop the throw. This is called by McMillan. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Here's the Panthers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And a pretty good burst right there as they'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A handoff as they run the counter play. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll set up a throw. The kicker here, it's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. Convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he will be taken down here as the 1st quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did. Back to throw again. Toward the sideline,
And look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Raiders.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On first down, it's Genty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers with career touchdown number 60. And the extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Here is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Once again, it's Genty. Able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Genty. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, They can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They'll look to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Bates' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The show you love to love, back for another year. A busy week 1 of football. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. And this is the QB for the home team. He'll connect here on a 22-yard touchdown pass. The Condors wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Kenneth Walker III. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. The 49ers come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Jonathan Taylor. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. And that's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They're going to try and throw. He'll try to do it himself. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's a turnover on downs.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So first and 10 now from the 30. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Brings up second and 8.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Back to throw here. Looking for the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up fourth down. Bates' kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points there, CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So good starting field position for 10 at their 38. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 41, here's second down and 7. They're going to look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Genty. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at the 1-yard line. 63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Genty will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
A.
Yo.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7. A handoff as they run the counter play. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. He'll drop to throw. Evans has it left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Panthers first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. This offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
Break that, Genty.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Bro, they did not let me throw the ball.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
I'm
getting into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Oh, they got future.
50 yards. And the Raiders are
Wobbly
closing
ball.
in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Now the extra point.
Oh,
it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our our score is going to stay right where it is. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Carolina getting set to take the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Now they'll change things up. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And only a couple for him there.
Hit him in his head.
At the 42.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The rookie. The rookie for a touchdown. Oh, he threw an interception. Rookie to an interception. Oh, the rookie threw an interception.
This is 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
2nd and 16. At the 37-yard line.
Get out the way, bitch.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, you not coming down with that shit, nigga.
Up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, you lucky you pulled in. No, I mean, you got to turn around, bro.
Pass midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
1st and 10.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Oh, I try to take my
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Going for it all. And this one's in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. Bates' kick is good.
We got to kick on onside.
8-point game.
Oh,
So the field goal means we're back to a 1-score game, but with no timeouts left, I think this has to be an onside kick.
I like your analysis there, partner. I think you're right. You need the ball back. That's probably your only avenue.
And they'll come out with a 3-tight-end look on the first play of the drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10. Here we go. At the 42-yard line.
Come on, 38. Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. Now a run here off the RPO.
come on.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
Pressing.
He'll look to throw.
Dumbass.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
In the second half, we got 2 touchdowns.
They're going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
I'll get it all.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
You seconds, what? You're fired. You're fired. Sorry, bro. You're fired.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Las Vegas, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home